What is going on? This is Shango Ray, and I'm making this video because there is a special, very special ritual that I would like to invite you to be a part of. Before I get into that, many of you who know who we are and who are like family to us and stuff like that may have noticed that, my wife deleted the shop and things of that nature. We have been dealing, something occurred in her family, and she needed to tend to that. And it's been very, trying, emotional, and stressful. And even though it's been all of those things, there has been some already amazing shifts, healing, catharsis, and things of that nature. And those of you who do know me, or who know me even somewhat well, or have been following me for quite some time, you know that, like, when it comes to my personal business, as I feel everybody should be, I am like extremely like anally private, However, I know a lot of you are concerned and things of that nature, and we've been dealing with what has been going on, but I did want to make this video and, reassure everybody, let you know that we're good, everything is okay. And I'm gonna tell you what, we were gonna start to release this ritual, but it morphed and transformed because of some of the events that have transpired. We make we make lemons into Hennessy and rum over here, So the name of this ritual is the 2020 Vision Quantum Healing Ritual. And this is the basis for the ritual. Okay, this is where it's coming. This is where it's coming from, and some of the revelations and some of my own things that I have been able to, let go of over the past couple days, and I was able to see, and Spirit told me there's a lot of us that know what we want, but we don't know what we need. And there's a certain amount of allowance that needs to happen. Your divine self wants to assist you, wants to help you, and knows exactly, how to lead you, how to guide you, and how to assist you in releasing things that you may not know of. And in my personal experience, discovering or sometimes being aware of something is not enough to clear it. But when you don't know that you don't know, and it's buried deep in your psyche or in your energetic system, could be from this life, could be from another time or another dimension, or who knows what. But there is the real you that knows exactly what. And this ritual is designed to gently facilitate that, to facilitate you, and to remove the blinders from your eyes in concerns to what you need. And when you start to tap into that, that's when you start to see some real magic. And it came to me because lately I've had to take the last couple of days, I had to step back. I've been letting my clients know one by one as I get a chance to that, hey, look, we can, kind of reconvene and have business as usual, on Monday the 14th and stuff, because even myself, sometimes I need to step back, and I need to recollect, reconnect, recharge, reload, and things like that, we all have personal lives. We all have children. Well, not all of us, but, we all have some different things going on. And then there's your inner world, things that are going on within you. And I just feel like this is a time based, especially also from some of the other clients that I've spoken with, like things, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what the hell's going on astrologically. Okay. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not even checking on that shit right now. But whatever it is, things are definitely coming up, and these are major heavy things. And for some of you, you have been carrying around things that have happened from your childhood, from your early teens, even young adult life, you know. And of course the word traumas obviously pops up, you know, and different situations and things that have been running the show, draining your battery life. You wonder why you got to keep recharging so frequently, you know. You got some malware. I won't even call it malware though, because I truly do. I see now, like, these things are truly gifts. Okay. If you can just learn, if you could just give yourself a chance to see it that way, as opposed to, you know, pointing your finger or trying to repress it, trying to oppress it, trying to ignore it, you know. And like I said, there's those things that you kind of know about that you press away, but then there's those things that you just don't know about, and you feel their effects, and maybe you've lived with them for so long, you can't even, it's like a little background noise, or like the noises around the place where you live. If you've lived there long enough, you stop hearing them. You know, if somebody else was coming from a quiet place and they come to your place, they'd be like, how do you sleep with this and that? And you don't even hear it anymore. You're not even aware of it, you know? And this is now the time, the opportunity to allow your higher self to take you by the hand and to show you itself. Yourself. You can have this opportunity to show yourself. And so I want to invite you, because I'm doing it for me, I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for all of us. And we're all, you know, yes, we're doing this, we could do this ritual together, but what you're going to experience as a result of this ritual is going to be extremely and highly personal. And it's a gift. It's a gift. Because I was shown that many people are going to have the opportunity to finally be freed of a lot of things, or that one major thing that's been that shadow, that cloud over you or within you that you can never really quite get away from. You don't even know what it is, don't even know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self is going to show you. It's going to lead you. And this is a gentle thing. You know, the power when it comes to clearing, and not even clearing, I say healing. Because healing can be clearing as well. Healing is a form of clearing as far as I'm concerned. But the most powerful aspect of what you can do with healing is it's not a forceful thing. It's not something you force. You allow it. You know, you just allow it. Just like you allow whatever it might be that's bothering you, or when you have certain feelings come up about certain things, or you get triggered, or whatever the case may be, instead of fighting those things, instead of, you know, denying those things, we accept them and we allow them to show us, to guide us. And it may be a little uncomfortable or scary at first because it's unfamiliar. It's unknown. But let me tell you, when you do this kind of work, there is a huge reward for you. You get a reward, or you get a paycheck. Oh, you get a paycheck with this. You know, you definitely get a paycheck. It's like a video game. You unlock certain abilities, certain resources, certain things that you had inside that you may not even know or be aware of. Now, I'm not promising that as soon as you do the ritual, 5 minutes later, you're going to be whole. You know, that's just not how these things work. yes, there is a catharsis. Some of you are going to have a catharsis, which is a spontaneous emotional release of something that you've been holding on for so goddamn long. And when you finally let go of that shit, it's like, oh, you feel like you're high, you know. And the work continues after that, though, because that feeling does start to subside, but you're still lighter than you were when you came in to this, you know. So we're going to open the doors. As you see this video, the doors will be open. I'm going to shut the doors of the ritual on Monday the 14th. Monday the 14th. Why? Because I want to give us the proper amount of time. Last ritual, there was a few people who didn't, it was a 3-day ritual, and they didn't get the links to like maybe one day, day 2 or day 3. There was just a few, but it was enough because I don't want nobody going without. I want everybody to get their stuff on time. So this is going to allow me the time to gather up everybody who's joining. And, you know, all you need is your email. I mean, I'm going to have a form that you can fill out there, and, you know, you just put your email address and you just put, you know, you put your address and stuff like that, but make sure you put the right email address. Make sure you quick typers didn't accidentally put the wrong letter or number or something like that, because we want you to get this so bad. And this is going to be something, this has been a major theme for me, honestly, since like around the time this year started. And that was just piercing the veil to your power. There's a veil. All of us have this veil. It's also called mind control, okay? And condition and indoctrination and conditioning and things like that. It's time to pierce through that motherfucker so you can see what you need to see. And you have the ability, and you have the wherewithal, and you have all the resources that you need. And if you would allow me to, I would love to assist you in that process. So click the link below and be sure to just fill out the simple form. For the ritual, you will need nothing but some headphones and some privacy. You may want to have a notebook so afterwards you can write down, you know, any thoughts, any impressions, anything noteworthy that you might feel, you know, just go ahead and write it down. And I would suggest actually getting a journal, because the other thing about this ritual is it's yours, and you can actually do this whenever you want. You can use this ritual whenever you want. So that's another thing. You can do it periodically, you know, once a month, twice a month, 3, you know, however many times you see fit. Okay. So be sure to put your correct email address. So we're going to get that to you. And I promise you, and I guarantee this will be out rather early. Okay. The 17th, Thursday, is the new moon. Perfect time. Since, you know, since the new moon is coming, why not use that energy, right? So that's what I wanted to say to you. And I wanted to say also thank you to everybody who has, you know, messaged us and, you know, given us some, you know, some positive wishes and positive intentions and things like that. Because you don't have to do that, but you did. And we appreciate that, you know. And yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to use this. This is to be used. It's actually a gift. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. So join us. We look forward to serving you. And this is along the lines of what many of the ancients would call the great work. Yeah, you could do sorcery to do this and do magic to do that. But when you start using it to change yourself, to heal yourself, to release yourself, that magic is unequivocal to anything else you could do. All right? Peace.